everyone, this is Mike Turner. I'm here with ADJ at the 2022 NAMM convention. Just going to do kind of a quick little overview of some of the newer fixtures here at the booth and kind of give you an idea of what they look like in a real scenario. So this is the Jolt Bar Effects. So some of you who are familiar with our Jolt 300 and all the success we've had with that, what we did is we cranked up the horsepower a little bit and gave you a different variation of it with a little bit more flexibility and a little bit more control. So as you can see here, we've got some nice pixel effects that are happening. Looks awesome. We've got a macro that's running across the whole booth. And then in the center, although you can't see it right now because it's not on that part of the queue, we have 5-watt cool white LEDs that are very powerful, totally face melting blinders. They're awesome. Now, the brother to this linear portion is going to be the Jolt Panel Effects. So a lot of the similar characteristics of the pixel control with the blinder in the center, but in more of a panel type effect. So they work wonderfully together. You can run your pixel effects over both of them at the same time. Just looks awesome. Now, moving on to something a little bit newer here, and let's see if I can get it going. There we go. So as you guys have seen, we're doing a lot of bars that have lime in it, and that's been huge for us. That's allowed us to get a lot better color temperatures when it comes to warm white and the different types of white that you need for illuminating faces. So something I don't think you guys have seen yet, we now have a linear version. So on this fixture, you're gonna get it 15 20-watt RGB LEDs, and I've got it turned down pretty low here, but as you can see, it can get pretty bright. And it does come with the same type of diffusion as the hex version. So that's nice, already built in. So that's new for 2022. And then we're gonna walk over and look at a couple more fixtures as well. Now, keeping with the lime theme here, I wanted to show you two other fixtures that aren't shipping just yet, but they will soon. So this one here is the Encore Z7LP. Now, I know you guys have been asking for us to have a static zooming wash for so long, and we're finally doing it. So in here, you're getting 7 20-watt RGB LEDs, and it has a motorized zoom from 5 to 55 degrees. It's been a big hit at the show. Everyone's super impressed with how good the color temperatures of white that it can get, but also how tight and wide the zoom range can get as well. Now, shifting from that, this one here might look a little familiar. Main reason being it is very similar to the 32 hex panel, except this is the Encore LP32. So as the name suggests, you are getting lime. So we beefed it up a little bit. So the previous version, just to recap, had 32 12-watt hex LEDs. This version still has 32 LEDs, but now they're beefed up to 20 watts each. And instead of splitting that driver 6 ways with the hex chip, it's only going as a quad chip with RGBL. So this has all the same features that you're used to. You have the 8 zones of pixel control, but now just a lot more horsepower and a lot better white balance when it comes to your whites. This here might also look a little familiar. So this is the Cobb Cannon LP 200. So what we've done, we've had tremendous success with the Cobb Cannon series. And as you know, that has 150 watt RGBA COB LED inside. What we found is that a lot of people are using these for different applications, and they wanted to be able to mix a better, brighter, warm white. So what we did is we beefed up the LED a little bit more. So we went from 150 to 200 watts now, and we went from RGBA to RGBAL. So as you know, that L means we're adding lime. What does that mean to you? That means you get a brighter fixture, and with the addition of lime, you're going to be able to get a very, very good warm white with a high CRI and maintain a lot of that brightness. And just like the other Cobb Cannons, it's going to be an 80-degree beam angle, and it's going to come with the 50 and a 40-degree lens as well. It's going to have the same fit and form as what you're used to, but like I said, just a little bit more horsepower with the 200-watt LED and the addition of lime as well. Now I'm finally going to show this to you in person here. This is the Focus Flex. This thing is awesome. It's one of those that you really need to have haze to be able to appreciate just what this fixture does. So let's start off with some of the specs. So you're getting 7 40-watt LEDs. These things are super bright. You also get a very extreme zoom from as tight as 3.9 degrees to as wide as 55. Now, just to recap, 3.9 degrees is only about a degree wider than what you would get on like a VisiBeam 5R or something like that nature. So being able to zoom that tight is going to allow you to have a beam effect, and then being able to zoom out as wide as 55 degrees, you get a very extreme wash. So this fixture is basically wearing two hats. It'll do two things. Now, I didn't also mention that you have some pixel control as well. So this thing's going to be awesome. It has a virtual CMY mode, so you can control it like a CMY fixture if you want, but if you don't want to, you can control it the normal way as well. So this is new at NAMM 2022. I'm super excited to show this next one to you. We've had tremendous success with our new focus profile, and now we've offered an outdoor rated IP65 rated version. Welcome, the Hydro Profile. This is going to be shipping in the next month or so. We're very, very excited. Just to give you a brief overview of some of the things that make this different from the indoor rated version, this has a single 550 watt white LED. And because it's a profile, it has all the features you'd expect. Full CMY color mixing, variable CTO, multiple prisms, animation wheel, iris, and let's not forget the 4-blade rotating framing shutter system that has a full cut to blackout as well. I mean, it's got everything that you need, and it can get wet. So this is definitely going to work well for anyone who's got a mobile stage that just needs to have all the features that a profile has, and now they don't have to worry about it getting wet. So again, guys, this is the Hydro Profile from ADJ. We'll talk to you soon.